I love it when gamers come together. I love it that we can speak our minds and understand what we want from our gaming platforms, be it PlayStation, Xbox, or PC, or even Nintendo. No matter what, gamers are very vocal. We know what we want, and we want the people that make games to understand that. And that's exactly what happened this past weekend. As you know, I made a video on Friday talking about Xbox Live Gold and how Xbox hiked the price up and doubled it for the year. It went from $60 a year to $120 a year. And nobody understood why this happened. It was announced at 6 in the morning like people won't see it and everybody would just forget about it. Yet instead, gamers saw it and spoke out, and it was amazing. Everybody came together, everybody saw our videos, everybody that was a content creator, an Xbox-centric content creator, made something about this because they wanted everybody to know that this isn't okay. This isn't something we wanted from Xbox, and this isn't something we want from any platform to just hike the price up for no apparent reason. We understand that things change, and sometimes prices need to go up. But at the end of the day, it was not needed, and it was something that a lot of people didn't want to see coming, especially since everybody believes that Xbox Live Gold, sooner or later, might be going away. And Xbox Game Pass Ultimate is the real subscription service they want you to go to. Yet strong-arming gamers into subscribing to that service isn't the way to go. And we made it vocal, and Xbox announced that same night that they won't be hiking the price up, and they actually apologized. So I wanted to get into these articles, I wanted to get into what Phil Spencer and all the executives at Xbox had to say, and I also wanted to congratulate gamers on a job well done because this was awesome. So let's get into these articles, let's get into what was said, and let's get into one of the worst things that Xbox has announced and then went back on and actually made their platform that much better by giving gamers something they've always asked for. So let's get into it. But first, like always, if you like the video, hit that subscribe button and that like button. The support is greatly appreciated. All right, so I'm just going to jump into this article very quickly because I just want everybody to see what exactly Xbox had to say. As we know, I put the article up before of what they said about bringing the price up and really just making a decision to, enhance our experience on Xbox Live Gold, even though they weren't giving us any new features or anything else to really incentivize people to pay $120. Here's what the article had to say as it was updated just that same night they announced this. No changes to Xbox Live Gold pricing, free-to-play games to be unlocked. We messed up today, and you were right to let us know. Connecting and playing with friends is a vital part of gaming, and we failed to meet the expectations of players who count on it every day. As a result, we have decided not to change Xbox Live Gold pricing. We're turning this moment into an opportunity to bring Xbox Live more in line with how we see the player at the center of their experience. For free-to-play games, you will no longer need an Xbox Live Gold membership to play those games on Xbox. We are working hard to deliver this change as soon as possible in the coming months. Now, this is something we've all asked for. Xbox was the only platform that games like Apex Legends, Fortnite, and all the other free-to-play games, you were charged to play them. You had to have an Xbox Live Gold membership to actually play multiplayer games, even free-to-play games. It was something for years that a lot of people have complained about, especially since your competition, PlayStation, PC, Nintendo, everybody else, was free. You can play games that are free for free on their network without needing to pay for a subscription. And Xbox players were very vocal talking about needing to get rid of that barrier, needing to break down that wall so people can play those games for free like they were meant to be played. Yet Xbox held fast, and instead they jacked the price up to $120, which a lot of people didn't like, and the backlash was monumental. We all saw it. Twitter, everything. It was trending on every social media because that is not something gamers like. It is not something that we were looking forward to. If anything, we were thinking Xbox Live Gold would go away and Xbox Game Pass Ultimate would be the centerpiece of what Xbox is trying to build because you get so much more value. You get Xbox Live Gold in there, you get all the games day and date, and you get a lot of games on your PC and Xbox. It's the most consumer-friendly service in gaming right now. I love it, I'm never getting rid of it, and I enjoy every aspect of it. I've been playing a lot of games through Xbox Game Pass. But again, things needed to change, and I have a feeling in the next couple years, Xbox Live Gold might be the way of the old, and I think it's going to be moving away because it's such an archaic way of doing gaming, especially multiplayer gaming. But let's get back into the article and see what it had to say. If you are an Xbox Live Gold member already, you stay at your current price for renewal. New and existing members can continue to enjoy Xbox Live Gold for the same prices they pay today. In the US, $10 for a month, $25 for 3 months, and $40 for 6 months, and $60 for 12 months. Thank you. Now I'm happy this happened because I didn't see a single Xbox user out there really justify this price hike. If anything, everybody I know that really is a true gamer was combating this, and we were tagging Xbox. We were making our unhappiness known to them because that's what we're supposed to do. We're not here working for Xbox. We're here because we love games and we want gaming to be best for gamers. That's the whole point of this. So when a studio delays a game or something happens, I'm happy because I want the game that I'm going to get and pay for to be the best it could possibly be. And I want to give developers, and including Xbox, PlayStation, Sony, whoever it is, I want to give them the benefit of the doubt that they'll give us a product that we can respect. Yet when they do something that I don't agree with, I'm going to make it known. Just like when Sony jacked up their price to $70 for a game. I don't like that. I know a lot of other people are doing it. Third-party developers are flirting with that price. But again, I don't like that. I don't see the justification. They make a lot of money through microtransactions, and gaming is at the most profitable it's ever been. They've made more money in gaming the last couple of years than they ever have before. So I'm not seeing the correlation of needing to jack up the price. And I was vocal about that, yet PlayStation didn't make any changes. Now with Xbox, the platform I mainly game on, I was going to be vocal because I couldn't stand by and watch this, and I'm happy that gamers did that. And other articles pointed that out when they brought up a lot of these announcements and everything that Xbox did. Here's what this article had to say. Xbox made the surprising yet welcome announcement late last night that it would be reversing its recent decision to increase the price of Xbox Live Gold memberships. The original move was one that was met with near universal disapproval, which is what seemed to prompt the quick change. Not long after the news was announced, Xbox boss Phil Spencer expressed his thoughts on the whole matter. Responding to GamerTag Radio host Paris Lilly on Twitter, Spencer apologized for the entire situation with the previous price hike. Apologies for all the angst and emotion this caused today for our customers, Spencer expressed. As always, we appreciate the feedback. This is a good learning opportunity for us and we will learn from it. This statement in its entirety ended up being the only thing that Spencer said about the matter publicly over the course of the past day. Now, I have to say that I have a feeling that Phil Spencer was really annoyed with the feedback. I don't know if he was looped in on this, and I don't even know if this was his idea. If it was, then you're really out of touch with what your gamers want. But I'm glad they listened to the fans and they listened to the feedback because that's the best anybody can ask for from a company they really enjoy buying products from. Because let's be honest, the whole point of gaming and the whole point of any business is to make money. And it's to make money off of your consumer base, which is us, the gamers. But at the same time, you got to provide things to your consumer base that shows you actually care about the product. And that's what Xbox did. Yeah, they hiked the price and it was a huge mistake and they went back on it less than 24 hours after making the announcement. But you know what? It's because of the gamers and your consumer base that you are even in the position you're in. Xbox is nothing without us, the gamers. That is the fact. Without us putting revenue and money into the product and the ecosystem, it wouldn't exist. That's just what it is. It's simple economics. And now, since Xbox made that decision that didn't really jive with what gamers wanted, everything was pulled back. And I'm happy that Xbox gamers really spoke out because it's exactly what we needed to do. And I'm glad that they listened to us most of all because that's credit to Microsoft and Xbox for taking the time, looking at the feedback and seeing how bad this was. This was almost an Xbox One level bad decision. I don't know if you remember back in 2013 and a lot of the older times when Xbox was making a lot of bad decisions, gamers were speaking out and Xbox didn't really respond. They didn't give anything back. Until now, they really do listen to the feedback of gamers, and it's something that this article mentions here. As a whole, the situation was a bit of an odd one to have seen come about, especially considering Spencer's rhetoric in the past. The head of Xbox has previously talked about how he wants the platform to be one that is accessible for a wide variety of players around the globe, regardless of where they might be playing. The original price increase definitely flew in the face of this idea, which is why it was a good thing for Xbox's brand as a whole to quickly run it back. At this point, if Microsoft is looking to get more money from its Xbox subscriptions, it seems more likely that the cost of the Xbox Game Pass will increase in the future. While this isn't something on the table right now, perhaps plans will change further down the road. And I have to agree, I know that Xbox Game Pass, just like any subscription service, is going to go up in price. I think it's going to be a few years before we see that, and I think they're going to have a lot more studios put on there. But the one thing I love that this article brought up is that Xbox's Phil Spencer has talked about being more open, getting games into more people's hands. I mean, they've talked about the 1 billion gamers or the 3 billion gamers on this planet and that they want to reach all those gamers. Well, you're not going to do that by making your console or your gaming platform much harder for people to get on. And that's what you're going to do when you hike the price. So yeah, I'm happy they brought this back, and this is exactly what Xbox needed to do. And again, I'm proud of all gamers gamers. I'm proud of everybody that said something. I'm proud of the people that went on social media and made their discomfort known to the Xbox platform, because that's all we can do. We can express how we feel, we can tell them what we want, and if they listen, that's great. If not, then we have to vote with our wallets, and that's exactly what people did. So I'm happy for that. Let's hope that Xbox moves forward with this, and let's hope they keep investing in gaming with new studios and platforms and anything else and services and all the perks we get on the system. All I know is that I'm glad this is behind us now. But enough of what I think. Tell me what you think about all of this. Do you think that Xbox made a bad decision in doubling the price? Are you happy that Xbox went back on what they said and fixed the price hike? Do you think Xbox Live Gold is going to be a thing of the past? Do you think Xbox Game Pass Ultimate is going to be the only subscription you're going to need on the Xbox ecosystem? How many more subscriptions are you willing to buy if Sony starts making something like this? Do you think that gamers are going to get even more Xbox Game Pass subscriptions if the price is hiked there? Where do you think Xbox is going to make up their money that they so desperately needed apparently? Are you even more suspect now of Xbox going forward? Does this make you question getting a new Xbox Series X or S console? Go down below and let me know. And I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please hit that subscribe button and that like button. The support helps out the channel more than you know. And give me a follow on Twitter at Zalker87. I'm always on there talking games and sharing my latest videos. Plus, I love interacting with everyone there, so get on Twitter and let's talk about gaming. Also, follow me on Xbox Live. My gamer tag is Zalker87, just like my channel name. See what games I'm playing, and let's compete in achievements for the month. So this weekend, I've played a lot of games. I mean, I have like over 2,000 achievement points this month. I know a bunch of people that are probably going to beat me, but I've been playing a lot, like Xeno Crisis. I went through Xbox Game Pass and kind of found some little gems that I've enjoyed. I've been playing Torchlight 3. I beat the Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War campaign, which I really enjoyed. That game's a lot of fun. I've loved the zombies, the multiplayer, and the campaign was really great. I think I have one more mission that you kind of miss at the end, depending on the decision you make. I need to go back and do. But other than that, I'm done with the game, and I've enjoyed it. I have a bunch of achievement points on it, so it's great. I don't know what I'm going to be playing next. I think I'm going to be jumping into Assassin's Creed Valhalla or something maybe bigger. I don't know. I've been kind of wanting to play linear games lately, and that's just how I feel. I feel like I've been playing a lot of big open world games, so these linear games are a nice change of pace. But let me know what you're playing. Are you working through a new game, an old game? Are you waiting for something to come out? Are you playing Cyberpunk? Are you playing Assassin's Creed? Are you playing Immortals? The new DLCs will be coming out soon. Let me know down below, because I love talking to everybody and what games they're playing. And that's all for now. Thanks for watching, and until next time, remember, enjoy your gaming. Later.